Hey everyone, it's Michael and
Ruben
from Bullion Now, bullionnow.com.au, bringing you something new, something not so new from Perth Mint. It's that time of year where we release the koala.
It is, and we're not that far from release date, and we've actually got them here in our hot little hands. Release date was yesterday, but we've gotten them through now, and I was kind of pushing a little bit to, come on, let's wait until we've actually got them in stock so people don't have to have pre-order for just a day, you know?
Yeah.
It'll be good. You can head down to the links below and pick these ones up straight away.
You can, and we did release these yesterday onto the web, so if you have ordered them pre-release,
Yes.
they are in stock. You can either come in and pick them up or we'll have them shipped out to you pretty quick.
That's it.
So, the big reveal. Do we like it? Do we not like it?
Let's take a look. There's quite a few Perth Mint coins that we look at the design of and go, "Ooh," and then we actually look at it in person and we're won over a little bit more. So we'll see if this is one of them, because I'm interested to know what the community's reception to this one will be.
Yeah, look, I got to say, the artist impression, I was a bit, I think on the fence is exaggerating. I kind of went, not so sure about that. But actually in real life, it's absolutely not my favourite. Let's get that right out there. But it's not a bad design so much. The aggro looking face on the artist's impression was a bit concerning, and it seems to have toned down a bit in real life.
A little bit softer there, yeah.
Yeah. I like the gum tree look. They seem to get that right. It's usually the facial expression I have issues with the koala. I love the, and I didn't like this when it first came out a few years ago. I love the lettering they're using. That's really grown on me. I have a real issue with change, and I've got to get over that.
Now this is the new staple. It's like, yeah, this is perfect. Don't change it. I love it.
I do. I really quite like it. I like the line they put under like to emphasise the lettering, and I love the finish that they have on it, where they have the frosted background with the silver finish on the top. I actually think that looks fantastic. Or the mirrored finish, I should say, use the correct terms here. So I love the koala from that perspective. Not my favourite design, but it's certainly, I don't mind it. It's certainly not a bad one. And like I said, they've fixed the face from that artist's impression. So not so freaked out by it. So we've got them in the 1 ounce in stock. And remember, they are limited edition. Not that that means they're going to sell out in 24 hours. I'm not trying to say that. But just bear in mind that they are a limited edition coin, and that Perth Mint only produce a certain number per year. So if it's in your stack to complete, it always, like I said, I don't think it's going to sell out in a hurry, but it's the sort of thing
we have to worry when you say that, though. So.
Yeah, but it's the sort of thing where I hate it when people come back 8 months later and they go, "Oh, I need that koala to complete my collection," and I go, "Really sorry."
It is easy for some of these ones to just go, I'll get to that one in a bit. They normally hang around for a while.
And then there they were, gone.
Yes, and I also don't think we got quite as many as normal this year. So.
We certainly didn't.
Yeah.
No. We certainly cut back because there's quite a lot of variety out there at the moment. We're trying to spread the love a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you also get the koala in the kilo, and this year they've released them both at the same time, which I always prefer. And then it's got a little bit of
cardboard stuff
schmutz,
on it.
I think Matt calls it, the cardboard dust. So you get it in the kilo, and always the kilos are always better because they allow them to draw the design out quite a bit. So you can see when you compare it to the 1 ounce, you can see the veining in the wood stands out that little bit more. The veins of the leaves pop a little bit better. The initial of the designer on that leaf pops out that little bit more. The P just stands out that little bit more. The lettering just pops that little bit better. So that's the pluses of working with a larger planchet. Obviously the downside is the expense. It's heaps more, 32 times more expensive going to the kilo than it is the 1 ounce. So, it's a trade-off. But as per usual, love the larger design because they can draw that detail out, which they have done with this one. And then over on the obverse, speaking of schmutz, on the obverse you've got King Charles there in all his glory, and a grand total of $30 face value. Obviously that's not what we're selling them for, unfortunately, but that's their face value because they are legal tender Australian currency.
Indeed.
What have we missed out on, Rubes?
I don't think anything on these. Good, like I said, good to have them through this close to release and actually have them in our hot little hands, because that's something that's been. I know with the wedge towel there was the pre-orders and stuff, so it's good to have these through. Do you know if we're sold out of the wedge towels yet, or have we still got some of those up?
We had, but I believe we've squeezed a few more up onto the web. With I think Perth gave us a few more, and we had some cancelled orders. So I think there's still, it might be 200. I'm not even sure it's that many. But yes, there are some wedgies still kicking around.
Just thought that was worth a mention, because we didn't actually do a dedicated video on those. I think we're a little bit shell-shocked from the last couple of years where we've had to do apologies and things like that. So thought I'd make a quick mention if that one had flown under your radar, pun not intended. So check those out at the same time.
We slid them under. I just slid them out there really quietly because, last year some knucklehead said, "Oh, these ones
they'll last for ages.
Yeah, they'll last. We got to get a week out of these." And I think they last all of about 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's it.
So I was left with egg on my face last year, so we just did it quietly this year.
Good stuff. All right, thank you very much, Michael. We will see you in the next one.
Sounds good. See you soon.